I had predicted something would happen last year when Google first announced Google Plus. It was a foregone conclusion that inevitably they would roll out Google Plus data and really integrate it within Google Organic Search. And today, they started to make that move. And this has got a few people concerned, but I would say the most concerned party is Twitter, because they believe that this is bad for the web. I disagree. I think this is really only bad for Twitter. And I've explained why a few times. I'm very glad to see Google making this move. As someone who is a user, a content publisher, and someone who enjoys what the world of social media has to bring to the entire galaxy. So now, when you go to Google, you'll have a toggle. And I believe by default, because they haven't rolled it out to everybody yet, you'll have your social integration in search results, like just a regular old Google search. And then you'll be able to turn off that social integration altogether. So if you're not yet circling me on Google+, you should. 415,000 people as of today, which is, I would say, quite a few people. So now when they go to search Google with this social integration, the results that I have shared from either my blog, chris.pirillo.com, my photos on Flickr, lockergnome.com articles, the videos, every single one of them that we've done on YouTube, may show up in organic search results. I told you guys this was going to happen, and it happened. Very few times do I make predictions, but by and large, they usually kind of happen. So I'm very proud to say I told you so, if only to let you know that it's not going to disappear. And with any luck, Google Plus will be open to a broader range of people over time. Is it there yet? No. They've really only been working on it for, well, less than a year. But to see it roll into Google organic results is huge. It's a big change. And Twitter's upset because they say, well, people come to Twitter for breaking news. Well, I go everywhere for breaking news, dude. Whether I'm reading my feeds, or like the RSS feeds, whether I'm on Google+, Facebook, Twitter, if you email me, I get my news from everywhere, not just Twitter. So, I think Twitter's butt hurt right now, I think would be the easiest way to say it. Bing has been doing this with Facebook for quite some time, and of course Twitter wasn't, shocked about that. I don't know how many people are really using Bing right now. I know a lot are using Facebook, but this idea is nothing new. I mean, Google now owns more of your data, and if you're using Google to search anyway, this should make your search results that much better. You should be circling every single person that you find interesting on Google+. And if you haven't already circled me, please do. If you participate with me in comments and you share the content from lockergnome.com, or if you plus one our videos, I'm more than likely going to add you, as I see your name over and over again, to my own community circle. I have no problem adding people to circles, especially if they like sharing the content that we're providing or they're sharing interesting content themselves. So don't count Google Plus out. It's kind of just getting started.